Welcome, everyone. This is the Johnny Small Pepper channel. Welcome to Peppers with Pepper. We are broadcasting from Southern California between LA and Mexico. It is 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, which is Los Angeles time, guys. We broadcast most every day of the week, 4 o'clock p.m. Los Angeles time, Thursdays at 5:20 p.m. And we do Saturday at about 10, Saturday or Sunday at 10 a.m. So we reach other parts of the world. I would like to thank each and every one of you for joining us today. Today is a very special day, guys. Let me first tell you a little bit about the show, guys. I would like to thank the moderators that come in here that have a moderator status for being the best moderators ever. It takes a while for me to earn the trust, and no one has ever broken that, and they better never, because I think they all know that I uphold their trust all the time. We have the best moderators, and at any time, if they feel that you're being negative, hateful, belittling, or any other toxic behavior, we will block you instantly. Secondly, new people with no subscribers, no videos, and have new accounts, please check all three of those if you don't recognize the person, guys. If they have no subscribers and no content, and their account is within the last year or two, block them. You have my 100% approval on that. No one finds my account like that, guys. They only find certain people's account like that. And I know all the people that come to my account because I know where their home is, guys. So I feel comfortable in saying that we won't have any trouble. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining today. It's a very special day, guys. 9/11 is an amazing show of strength, guys, for all of the United States. It was the greatest day of cowardice. It was the greatest day of terror. It was the greatest day that each one of us, like the assassination of Kennedy, we can tell you where we were standing. On September 11th, I was standing behind the couch behind my 3 young boys. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And on that day, in Virginia, the Pentagon was attacked. On that day, the North Tower in New York City was attacked. On that day, the world changed because we lost faith in humanity. We also lost faith that we were safe around the world. And it has never changed back. It's turned into a circus because of some hate. These pilots trained in the United States of America, guys, because, that's the way it should be, right? I would like to remember that day because each one of us had a part of us get lost when we watched those New Yorkers suffering, the Virginians suffering when the second plane, and I remember we had a friend inside the Pentagon and they were fine. But I would think that we all remember that day and those people, the families. I remember, guys, like it was yesterday. When those planes hit, there was a line around the block for blood bank for all the patients that never showed up, that might need a blood transfusion, and all the New Yorkers from people, surrounding states waited in these lines to help. All these departments came in and no one showed up except for the rescue workers, except for the people that made it out in smoke inhalation with injuries, some with very bad injuries. For those reasons, today is very special, that we don't forget it, that we never let it happen again. Hopefully our government, if you look at Tower or Building 7, I would encourage each one of you to write this down. Building 7. Look for Building 7 on September 11th, and that will tell you why there's more to this than anything else. Building 7. All you have to do is look at Building 7 and look at a few videos there, and you will have your eyes opened. Folks, thank you so much for coming on in today. I wanted to do that memory because I do remember where I was standing. I do remember the impact. I remember the absolute horror of that. And I think we all do. In memory of all those people, guys. Cheers. Today, we're going to start the show-o-meter. Guys, I'm really excited to be here. We're not going to go as heavy as I thought. I'm having a hard time getting my prep right, guys, which is fun. The show we will eat our peppers at 15-minute mark. Let me get started. Whoops, I'm doing it the wrong way. 1 second here. Let me do this here. Hope you're all having an awesome day, guys. There we go. There we go. Hope you're having a great day. I was up for 2 days straight working on a bunch of stuff, guys, and we have finally broken a barrier here, guys, which is enormous. It allows us to do so many different things, but we're not quite there yet. The epiphany that happened yesterday for the team is sizable, and I would like to thank Chuck, if you're watching, for just being patient and not killing me. We are struggling through a whole bunch of stuff for reasons outside of what we do here, guys. And I'm very excited for what's coming for you guys. Nez, thank you for coming on in. Laurice, thank you for coming on in. Baked Potato, thanks for coming on in. Burpee Yoga Uncle. Charmaine, thank you for coming in. Aaron, thanks for coming in. Tom Kingery, thank you. Rhodey's Jam Cave, guys. Rhodey, I'd like to chat with you a little bit if I can. Black Widow Channel, thank you for coming on in. Kevin Fishes, thank you for coming on in. You can only stay for a little bit. Give me a thumbs up, guys, and a share out if you would. If you can't, that's fine. Super Dave, how you doing, buddy? Good seeing you. Super Dave is a great channel, guys. We'll talk more about that when I catch up here. But Super Dave is a channel very much like me. He does very little content, guys. He does a lot of lives. But his news is a little bit different than everyone else's news. It's always the stuff that you don't see. It's not mainstream stuff. And I would really encourage you guys to check out Super Dave 44. I've been with him since the very beginning. Hey, Clay, how you doing, buddy? Good seeing you, my man. Clay, Clay and I go way back, guys, for the right reasons. And the only thing I'm going to say here is about 2 months ago, we lost a person that was so amazing as far as energy goes. And I heard Dan Aykroyd say it. He was a good man. He was a bad boy, like we all are. And he found his way back. And Clay, it's an honor to know you. It really is. Thank you for coming on in, buddy. Pappy the Pod Destroyer, thank you very much. We're going to have an option here for your peppers today. I'd like to introduce that. Pappy the Pod Destroyer is going to be on tomorrow night, guys, at 5:20 with me for Pepper Mayhem. And one of the great things about this channel, guys, is I'm working on my prep. That's number one. This is a journey for me, guys. I've never heard anyone say anything remotely truthful about prepping. Nothing. It's, eat baked potatoes. You can hear my voice is still gone. Baked potatoes, sure, that works. So, guys, one of the things that you need to understand is I'm totally transparent with my failures and successes here, is, as much as possible. And one of the things that I've been working on is pasta from 7 in the morning till the time we do it. I do it every hour and a half, 2 hours. And then I do peanut butter before, and then I might have some yogurt or more peanut butter afterwards. Well, even with lower pepper counts, I'm doing worse with that method than I am doing with what I'm trying again today, which is peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter. I'm going to have some bread here. I have some pasta, and then we have some more bread afterwards, and everything seems to smooth out there. So we're tweaking this, guys. And the reason I'm telling you this preparation is so we can come up with a simple method that I find works in front of you, and you can use that information if you decide you're going to try a hot pepper challenge to maybe do this forward. Now, we're going to be trying some other stuff too, guys. Some wives' tales and stuff like this. I've got some stuff that has never been brought out before, I don't think. And that doesn't mean anything, guys. None of this means anything. We're eating the fruit off a plant. Get a grip, guys. So we have today, guys, and there's no pepper can. We have today, we have 2 Primatalis. That's number 1. 2 chocolate Primatalis. That's number 2. Or these are from Pappy the Pod Destroyer. These are Apocalypse Scorpions, guys. Apocalypse Scorpions. We have about 100 types. No, I'm going to say 40 types of seeds for next year, guys. And if I'm still doing this at this level, it'll be an interesting year because we're going to be able to do some stuff that I think you'll really like, guys. Thank you all for coming and let me make it to the bottom. Nez, thank you so much. Maurice, Baked Potato, Hilda. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, honey. I'm sorry to hear that, honey. That's bad news, man. Make sure you take care of yourself. Get a lot of sleep, sweetheart. 205 Wild Action. How you doing, bud? Good seeing you. That's right. I'm going to work after the stream. That's right. Hilda is a great account, guys, just like Super Dave, right? And 205 Wild Action, you recall, you can look at the video where we did that last Saturday. We did a video together on Pepper Mayhem on the weekend edition, and I'd like to thank you. Tomorrow, 5:20 p.m. is our show. We're going to have Pappy the Pod Destroyer. I'm really excited about it. We've got something we worked out. I think that you'll find for the lay people very interesting. No, you didn't do anything wrong, Roadies. I have a question to ask you. I think you're going to be open to it. I think it's a great idea. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. By the way, you can get a hold of me at johnnysmallpepper@gmail.com. Instagram, Facebook Messenger. I'm on there, so you can get a hold of me there. Never. I wouldn't bring that out in public if you did. Yeah, well, guys, I was thinking about something, last night, and I don't want to bring it up today. We're going to run out of time. I think the 9/11 thing was much more important to me. I think all of us are still coming to grips with the significance of change, and if you lived through that, that was something else. But on a positive note, I was talking off stream with someone, and we were talking about the people that are givers and takers in this world, right? The people that are givers, like me, we give our energy off, we give our vibes, we share our energy with others, and they take that, because that's what this channel's here for. It's here for helping people, showing people love, giving them hope, and having them move forward, guys. Everyone gets in a place, guys, where they get trapped in their mind, right? You got to get out of that and clear your mind of can't. And then once you do that, guys, you can move forward, right? You set your goals. A great person, guys. What was his name? Covey. Stephen Covey said, begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. And you don't know how many times I've been standing in boardrooms, I've been standing in conference rooms, I've been standing in front of groups of executives, sales teams, whatever it might be, or agencies, right? And they're sitting there going back and forth, and so we got to come up with a plan. I said, no, guys, stop. It's way simpler than this. What is our end goal? What is the goal we're trying to get to? Begin with that. Keep it simple. What are you trying to do? You don't need to come up with all these falutin plans, guys. You need to come up with an end goal and then just aim toward that. Don't worry about anything else. If you can't control it, don't worry about it. If there's outside pressures on your life to do something else, what you do is you eliminate those from the equation, guys. If your friends are distracting you from going to school, you eliminate them from the equation. You can start off small and work into the bigger lies if you need to get away from them. You can say, listen, I'm sorry, I can't tonight. I've got to focus. I'm not doing well in the classes. Who cares how good you're doing, guys? You can find a way to get yourself focused on that horizon if you want to. If you want to learn a technical trade like me, I'm looking at going back to welding again, right? For my own personal thing. I want to learn the most technical welding, and I could before, guys. But the thing is, one of the, I shouldn't say the most technical, but I did a lot of it. And one of the things that I wanted to do was challenge the mind, right? I'm never going to use this stuff. But when you go in there, guys, no matter where you are in the world, you can pick up a welder and you can perform your trade. Same with the car mechanic, same with everything. So my goal is, if you begin with the end in mind, guys, it will tell you instantly what you have to do. The only thing is, you have the guts, the consistency, the determination to end that goal with success. And I'm going to tell you, that's what I did my whole life, guys. Every failure you could possibly imagine along the way. You think success, guys, there's entire solar systems with my torso, arms, and my ass out there. And every person who's ever been a success and says anything differently, like, I just did this and this happened. I did that and this happened. It was a miracle because I'm so smart. It's never that way, guys. It's sleepless nights. It's endless worry. It's everything until finally you get to the point where you can push forward, and then there's another attack on you and another one. Guys, it's never easy. The bigger the challenge, the more you're going to be hit. The more good you do, the harder you're going to be hit in anything you do. And if you think you're doing any good and no one's attacking you, you're not doing any good. Think about it, guys. How many times have you ever in your life been at work and you're doing something good, you take the attention away from someone, and they're not sabotaging you, they're not making rumors up, they're not talking behind the water cooler, whatever that is? If you're in a corporate office, guys, that's what's happening. I can tell you that's what happens. And the thing is, when you decide that you clear your mind of can't, you begin with the end in mind, you focus on what you can control, you will succeed, period. It is your determination, consistency, and your absolute commitment to your end plan that will get you there. That includes severing relationships. That includes everything, guys. And if you don't believe so, the only way to do it is failure until you can't fail anymore. And then you realize that this is what you're going to do, and it works, along with a lot of fails along the way. As we get to the 3-minute point, guys, I would like to mention again, pepper number 1 is 3 Primatales. Pepper number 2 is 2 chocolate Primatales. And pepper number 3, the first time we've ever done 3 peppers, Apocalypse Scorpions. This is the final thing I want to mention, and I mentioned this to a doctor the other day. I said, the funny part is we were talking about successes and failures. And one of the things I said, can I tell you a story? And he goes, yes. She goes, yes. And I said, let me tell you what I thought was odd. Because we were talking about how failure defines you. It's not success, guys, because success, you're on the way. You're moving forward. But failure is how you would address that, right? You go around it, you never do it again, and you move on. And he asked me, why should I hire you? And I said, because I've made every mistake you can possibly make, and I never make them twice, and now I'm lethal. The conversation changed. Then he asked me another question. I told him the truth again, and real non-interview stuff, guys. And the conversation changed again. And you know what, guys? It went from me getting my ass beat by a VP that is like an engineer, an MBA, ran major stuff, and to we having a conversation about the common person, which was my reference, which did the first ever in the world in the US. And so it went from I'm interviewing you to pick you apart to having a conversation. And I'm going to tell you how I know it changed. Because he said, so what do you think we need to do X, right? And we had a conversation about that for 20 minutes. And he goes, I agree with you 100%. And I go, well, we don't have to agree. All we have to do is come up with the idea that what can't we do, right? What can't we do? Because those things have been eliminated. So we have to focus on what we can. Begin with the end in mind, guys. That's the end of that thought today, guys. And I want to thank you all for being here. If you need to re-listen to that, please do. Steve Covey, guys, this guy is a genius. I'm going to be sharing some other guys with you that are geniuses. It's always, guys, it's always about you. Your success is about you. Your success is taking all the negatives that happen in your life and turning them into positives, meaning bad parenting, bad boyfriend, bad husband, bad wife, bad family. You can either blame that and point a finger, or you can be a success. Clay is one of those people, guys. Just an immense success, guys. And I loved his family. His family is amazing. Thanks for being here, Clay. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt, welcome back to the States. 205, thanks so much. Something About Gardening, thank you so much. Guys, I'm so excited. We got 3 choices. Today, Chasing Miss Charlie, welcome. Hilda, it's great to have you here. Please get better. Lauren Directos from the middle of the world out in the Philippines, guys. Thank you so much. That's why we have people from all over the world. Well, the Johnny Small Pepper Shut Up-O-Meter. Shut Up-O-Meter. It's true. I talk too much. So here we go, guys. One of the things that we have here, we have 3 choices. Today, Lancet Living, listen, thank you so much for being here. Indiana Chris, would you do the honors today? Indiana Chris, would you tally up the votes? Votes time, guys. Number 1, 2 red Primatalis, 2.2 million, give or take, guys. Let's say they're a million. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many millions they have. It's not the hottest pepper in the world, even though it is the hottest pepper in the world, guys. It doesn't matter. They're hot. Ask Pappy the Pod Store. We're going to ask him how hot one of these red Primatalis, exactly the same plant, is. He said he's never doing one again. We have 2 chocolate Primatalis, between 1 and 2.2 million Scoville heat units, maybe over, maybe far less, guys. It doesn't matter. It's the fruit off a plant. A fruit off a plant. And from Pappy Pod Destroyer, we have the Apocalypse Scorpions. These are some of the most brutal peppers ever. I don't know what it is about them, guys, but when I eat these things, I'm fighting Mike Tyson. Indiana Chris, would you please tally the votes? Indiana Chris, pepper 1, the red Primatali. Pepper 1, red Primatali. Please vote now. Pepper 2, chocolate Primatali. Those 2 are the hottest 2 peppers in the world, guys. I think the red is considered hottest, but I think the chocolate is considered by pepper eaters to have something that makes it hotter. I don't understand, guys, but that, who cares? And then this is the Apocalypse Scorpion. These are hotter than snot, and they hurt like hell. Guys, great to have you here. Mike Reese, awesome having you in, buddy. Thank you. Hey, by the way, guys, I have my playlist. Johnny Small Pepper playlist to get my hours back. If you could play my playlist, guys, I gained 200 hours in the last 3 days, guys. Thank you very much. I really would appreciate it. I know it's a pain in the butt. I know everyone asks you to do it. Guys, I have Indiana Chris, which is helping me. I have Nez, which is helping me. I have Bettina, which is helping me. I have Cemeteries Down Under from Australia helping me. I got all these people. Oh, I got Fluff and Stuff from Australia helping me. I've got who else? Little Chef helping me. I've got all these channels helping me, and it really does help me when you watch, guys. You can turn it down to the lowest possible volume, guys, and hit it 2 times speed and go to that playlist. There's like 137 videos of absolute sheer worthlessness because I did it. And I want to thank you all for being here. We have 21 in the house. Black Widow, thank you. Something about gardening, Lauren Directo. Belfast boy, how you doing there from Belfast? Little Chef. Hey, Little Chef, I'm watching your stuff again, my man. I'm burning through it. We're killing it, man. Little Chef, guys, a great channel. Someone will share your channel, by the way. I think you're a wrench too, moderator. But thank you so much. Little Chef is one of those channels that's helping me, guys. And I can't tell you how much it means to us when we need this help to get over the hump, so we can monetize again. And I will monetize. You'll see why, guys. Ellen Williamson, thank you for coming on in. Great channel, guys. He does midday shows. Lauren Directo is very spiritual. Does a lot of religious stuff. Baked Potato is a regular in here now. Baked Potato, I promise to get to your channel. Angela Critter, how you doing, honey? Angela Critters there's chefs, and then there's Angela Critter. And these are the Southern cook chefs that are in the kitchen, guys. And I want to tell you, go to her channel. I dare you, give her 5 ingredients. She can come up. She probably can cook a turkey in reverse, meaning make meat. But this woman can cook, guys. It's awesome. Belfast boy, thank you for coming on. And let me get to the bottom of the chat. Let me get to we are supposed to learn from mistakes, from having the courage to live life and make them. That's exactly right, guys. It's exactly right. 21 in the house, guys. Manny Mushrooms, how you doing, guys? Thank you so much for coming. I've seen you on lives. I work a lot, and I've seen you on some lives in the UK. Thank you. And Hebs Cassette, Steve Covey, you're right. Steve Covey is really good. And begin with the end in mind. If you just focus on that one quote, guys, it can make a difference in your life. It can make a difference in your life. And guys, when I tell you some of the significant people in my life, I'm not going to tell you who they were. That's I'm not into that. But I can tell you it's quotes like that that I shared. I'm going to share with a coaching lesson I had with some people that were in my presence. They were new nurses. And I said, do you mind if I coach you guys here for a few minutes? I have a few minutes, and I'd like to say some stuff. They're all full of piss and vinegar, right? And I did. And I'll share with what I shared with them too, guys. Melinda Elliott, great channel, guys. Small Town Traffic and Animals. Burpee Yoga Uncle is a legend, guys. We'll go into him one day. Pappy the Pod Destroyer, Death Pepper. It's right. It's a Death Pepper. Guys, I'm trying to get to the bottom. We're waiting for Indiana Chris, if you can give us a vote of 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I would be curious to integrate with you on that project. I would be curious to integrate with you. Please contact me at johnnysmallpepper@gmail.com. Vote now. That's right. That's the votes are coming in. We're going to the bottom. We're voting. I just appreciate all you coming here. Sticky has a Friday show, guys, where he does giveaways and stuff. Sticky's a part of many different communities. Very simple, straightforward person. Him and his wife do this show, and I love it, guys, when I can make it. Friday night is my night where I finally get to try to hold my brain in my head. And this weekend, I can't watch on Friday because Rona assists. Thank you so much. Because I have to work on my project so I can get back to you guys. All right, Indiana Chris, what is the vote? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3. Indiana Chris is tallying the votes. The brain cells are smoking. He looks absolutely handsome today, and he's probably eating beef because beef is the food of men. So we're going to wait to hear what the vote is. Belfast boy, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so I have scalding hot coffee here. Scalding hot coffee is 124 degrees, guys. 124 degrees. So that's not really scalding. That's kind of like, you're wasting my time, Johnny. So we're going to smoke a cigar, right? We're going to smoke a cigar. I'm waiting for Indiana Chris to come up with the vote. Thank you very much, bud. Appreciate it. Guys, we're all here to lift people up. We're all here to have fun. Yeah. And guys, I want to tell you something. If you're on YouTube to hate on people, how miserable has your life got to be? Seriously. What do you think that person's sitting at home? Do you think they're happy? Jesus, Mother Mary. Unbelievable. Number 2 it is. Number 2 it is. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to be going with the chocolate primatalis today, guys. Great choice as always. I've got another, I think Bruce Podslayer Cook is sending me another 30 primatalis. And I'm really excited about that because they are the best of the best, guys. Just like I feel these supporters that I have. We have 23 in the house, guys. I want to thank you. Scalding hot coffee. Let's see how scalding it is. Guys, if I was a liar, I'd tell you that scalding, that is kind of like drinking hot chocolate for your grandchild after you put an ice cube. So I'm going to be going, oh, this is the hottest coffee in the world. Just like, this is the hottest pepper in the world. You hear my voice going? My voice yesterday, I couldn't even talk, guys. Let me get to the bottom here, make sure I got 2 it is, 2 it is, 2 it is. Okay, guys. Retired Rick, great seeing you in here. Nothing back. Mike, think about this. Am I right on this? Hate is the easiest thing to do because it requires no talent. It requires no knowledge, no skill, no abilities. All it does is it allows you to talk and hate on someone and throw negativity out there and toxicity, and you have zero talent. And this is the point. If you had any talent at all, any skill, any abilities, you'd be talking about yourself. It's only when none of those things work to talk about yourself, your profession, your hobbies, your skills, your family, your work, technicality, and no one cares because it's you. It's you. It comes back to the person. No one's on my channel because I eat peppers, guys. I'm going to tell you that. No one's on my channel. No one cares about this stuff. And if you have any doubt that I can factually back that up, guys, I will point out something. Everything I talk about here, I try to be as truthful as possible. And I will point to you how absolutely ridiculous this is. Crossover Paranormal Society. By the way, guys, I'm going to say this before I have the peppers. We got 11 minutes here. That's perfect for the burn. Crossover Paranormal did one of the best paranormal investigations I've ever seen. If you ever watch Ghost Hunters, where they put all the monitors up and they had all the K2 meters and stuff, that's what I saw. It was amazing. Paranormal, Crossover Paranormal. We will, guys, we will put your link up. That was an amazing investigation. I watched all of it. All right, here we go. Bruce Cook, welcome on in. And by the way, Mike, yes, if you got to live for you, remember, begin with the end in mind, guys. Okay, here we go. 2 chocolate primatalis. Guys, I'm really excited about this. I'm excited about this for you guys because you chose a great 2 peppers. Here we are. And these right now, I should probably get up to a 1, maybe a 2. These are 2.2 million Scoville heat units, guys, at the max. I shouldn't say that, guys. Who knows what they are? Anyway, here we go. Crunchy. Second. A lot of pepper. Got to chew everything. Getting very minor burn right now. No eyes watering, nose watering. Right outside of my tongue, inside of my lip. Here, I'm feeling it tingling. Not even a one. It's warm coffee. Nothing. Cigar. Why did I take most of it away, actually? I got nothing, guys. I'm at a less than a one. 2 chocolate primatalis. Let's see what we got in the chat here. Angela Critter, love having you. Bruce, the Pod Slayer cook is in the house. Baked potato, Mike Reese. Jason Teo, how you doing, bud? Good seeing you, man. Good seeing you. A lot of people have come through. If I could ask you to hit the thumbs up. My nose just started running. My tongue is less than a one. It's right on the outside. My lips may be burning, but I don't really notice it. Melinda, thank you. Mike, appreciate it. Retired Rick, thank you. Good question. No, they don't. It's the look that's chocolate. There was some peppers, a guy called a pineapple reaper. I think it was a pineapple reaper ghost. I said, does it taste like pineapple? He said, no, it just has the color of pineapple. All right, we're starting to get some heat here. Outside of my tongue is a one. Yeah, nose barely running, starting to. Eyes, starting to. Little Chef, thank you for being here. Little Chef is a great channel, guys, to follow. I would follow Melinda, too, for support. She does really quick videos. Great channel to follow for that. Good supporter, too. Still to one. Nothing remarkable here. Baked potato, thank you. Something about gardening. Any way you spell it, Johnny Small Pepper, one, no spaces. JOHNNYSMALLPEPPER @gmail.com. Still at one, guys. Inside of my lips, when I smoke the cigar, it goes away. Coffee is not hot enough to worry about. Let's see how it does right now, though. That increased it a little bit because it's warm, but it's not on the scale. Piggy Piddles. Angela Critter, guys. Great channel. Piggy Piddles, awesome guy. Retired Rick, he's grumpy as me, but he's a great guy. He can catch fish too, man, that guy. Eyes are watery. Very little. Nose running very little. My throat, I don't know if I'm gonna, man, I think you can tell my voice is out a little bit, guys. Thank you so much, Chris. Appreciate that. No, they don't taste like chocolate. Eyes are watering, but not heavy, just some. Very comfortable burn, guys. Wow, Nez, kind of grumpy today. top of my tongue, forward about this far, feels a little warm. It's a 1. It's nothing more. Stomach is a 1. It's going to stay there. It's very comfortable. Everything about this burn, guys, is like a beginner burn. It's like you had a jalapeno. I'm sweating, but it's 90 degrees, 81, 82, 3 degrees out here. So the pepper is impacting my body, guys, and you have to notice that. 1 second. Gag reflex. Because your body is sweating, so it's doing something to your body. It's causing a reaction. The capsaicin is causing your body to react. Yeah, it's just, I'm just noticing what it does. Still a 1 or less, guys. Eyes are watering. I think it's the end of it all. This was a good controlled burn, guys. Hey, Nora. Nora's a great channel, guys. We go way back. And we go back because we started off our channels. We grew together. I grew first, and then she grew second because she came in after that. But the big deal is that Nora has stock tips. She doesn't give you advice. She just talks about the stock. She does day trading, I think. And she does scratching, too, if you're into that. And I think that's really cool. It's a huge market. You wouldn't think so. It really is. Nora, thank you so much. I could ask you to give a thumbs up and a comment at the end of this. That'd be great. Nez, thank you very much for helping moderate. All the moderators, I want to thank you for making this the best channel ever. If you have a blue jacket, you have full executive authority to do anything you need to in chat. Please use it. No icon, no subscribers, no content, new channel, block them. How would I rate this now? Definite, still a 1. It's not going away. It's very consistent burn. Eyes, just another tear. This burn is telling you had something, but it's not throwing you back. Hey, Joyax, how you doing, hon? Good, thank you for coming on in. I appreciate it. Yeah, tough market times right now. You got that right. Guys, look at the commercial real estate market. It's collapsing. That's going to tell you a lot. Look at the car market. It's collapsing. There's more repos than there are tow trucks to repossess them. Banks are pulling back their money. They're not lending. Cars are ridiculously expensive right now, and no one's buying them, guys. Go to caredge.com, caredge.com. Zach and what's the other guy's name? And Troy, I think. Good burn today, guys. Thank you for being here with me. Oh, good. Thank you so much for being here, Joy. I say thank you. We got people from all over the world here, guys. And I appreciate you all being here. This is a good burn, guys. This is the kind of burn that you want to be at. And for me, an older person, doing heavy peppers all the time, guys, is not smart. It's never smart, guys. If you think drinking Coke makes you a big time hero, you can have 1 glass, and you think that just because you can drink 5 bottles of it because your stomach can handle it means that that's good for you. I think you're nuts. Anything in excess, guys. Lips, I think the lips inside of my lip is just a 1. Tongue is a 1. Everything else, guys, is just calm, cool. Stomach is below a 1 right now. Below 1. I want to thank everyone for being here, guys. This is a great burn today. Thank you for being here for it. Let me know what you think of the introduction part of this. 9/11 maybe, but the talk about going forward, begin with the end in mind. I'm just trying to give you a perspective of what this feels like. If you had a habanero, if you guys had a habanero, you would be at a less of a burn than I am. That's what I'm thinking this translates to. Yeah. If you were eating some hot sauce on chips, it'd be hotter than the burn I have. Guys, until tomorrow at 5:20 p.m., this is Johnny Small Pepper, Peppers with Pepper, where you get to choose the peppers I eat. I'd like to thank the moderators for being the best in the world. I'd like to thank each of you for being awesome supporters, guys. I enjoy doing it for you at this level. I enjoy doing peppers at this level for you because it allows my body to recuperate a little bit. And I can explain more in detail what's happening. This burn is still on the end of my tongue. It's still consistent. It hasn't tapered off at all. And I'm going to stay here until it does. Still a 1. Inside of my lips, tingling. Not a 1, but tingling. Eyes never really took off. They started watering. My body started sweating, which is the capsaicin. It's causing my body to react. You need to recognize those things, guys. And if this was a 105-degree day, like it has been here, guys, this would have definitely had more of an impact on me today because of the sweating, right? I was sweating. The capsaicin caused a reaction in my body to sweat, which is a good reaction, I think. Until tomorrow, guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. Indiana Chris, thank you for everything. Little Chef, thank you for everything. Joyx, thanks for coming in. Nez, appreciate you for being here. Melinda, same thing. Mike Reese, thank you for being here. Tales Told, how you doing? Great seeing you. It really is. Thank you so much for coming in. Chad Thomason, thank you very much. Bruce Cook. Oh, congratulations. Guys, I want to tell you what good guy Bruce is. Bruce started a GoFundMe because his transmission failed. And 2 days later, someone donated the entire amount of $3,000. The entire amount. Boom. Because they know Bruce. Isn't that incredible, guys? That's what a good guy Bruce is. Pappy, same thing. Salt of the earth people, guys. That's what we want here. Going down less than a 1, guys. So I'd like to thank you for all being here. Nora, thank you. Loris, thank you. Brad, how you doing, bud? Good seeing you. Thank you so much for coming. We're about at the end here. Tales Told, thank you so much. Hey, LSP, great seeing you. Brad, thanks again. Something about gardening. Never had ulcers at all. Always had good gut. But when I got sick, my body would get sick. And I've talked to people about this. The people that get sick all the time, we're not in the same category. There's people that when they get sick, they are sick. And that's me. But if my stomach gets sick, yeah, I'm sick. And then I'm perfectly good right after that. Good. Thank you very much, Roadies. I appreciate it. And if you would contact me, I got something I think you guys might like to do. And no is a perfectly fine answer. Good answer, by the way. Let me see here. 205, thank you. I'm going to try. I'll try to do that bootleg. Guys, until tomorrow, we're running long. Until tomorrow, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. There's 100 million content creators, and you chose here. We had fun today, guys, and it was because of you guys showing up. Without that, I'd be doing this damage to myself for nothing. Fantastic. Thank you. Something About Gardening. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow at 5:20 p.m. Los Angeles time. Cheers.